Gear up, Scooter fam. Today, I thought we'd take a closer look at the Maxfun 10 Pro. Um, it's a very interesting scooter. I'm going to take a dive into it and start looking a little bit more at it, a little closer into it. Um, I think it's a good deal right now for Black Friday. One thing I want to do real quick before I got started is give you a couple of updates for Black Friday. The first update is the Segway ZT3 Pro has dropped to $950, $949.99. So that has dropped since my last video where I was comparing it to the Apollo Go for $10.99, and this one was $10.99 as well. And I said that if one of them dropped respective to the other, that would probably be my choice had I been considering those two scooters. So that's interesting. Maybe they're watching my videos, maybe. But anyway, so it did drop $949 for during Black Friday, which is $10.99. It was $1,100, $150. So not bad price there. Also, another update. I don't know. This is for Black Friday or whatever, but T-Wing has dropped their prices on some of their scooters, which are a hot topic in my my comment sections, the XTR especially. So the XTR has dropped from $33.99, roughly $3,400, to $32.49. 3250, another $150, similar to the Segway. So if you're interested in a Mars XTR, and they are very interesting, it just dropped to $32.49. So there's some price updates for you. I'll get back to the Maxfun 10 Pro and dive into that just a little bit more. So to start off, it's $16.99 for Black Friday, which I think is an amazing deal for everything this scooter comes with and everything that this scooter is. So I definitely wanted to point that out. The last time I did a video, I did a comparison comparing the Maxfun 10 Pro to the Nami Klima. And considering at the time it's $300 cheaper than the Klima, and roughly, a lot of the similar types of specs, which I'm going to go over here soon. It's really worth the money. Maxfun is probably a newer company than Nami, a less reputable company, but this particular scooter's got a lot of pluses to it, and kind of hard to beat for the price. So let's get into it. It's got a 72 volt, 24 amp hour battery that does for the price is really good. Once again, the Klima only has a 60 volt. So 72 volt gives it a more beefy motor and more performance. I think someone said it translates more into like the lower charge speed, so you're able to maintain higher speeds for longer periods of time in the lower range of the battery, which makes sense. So that's one benefit to having a 72 volt, even if all the other specs seem very similar. It is a 45 mile per hour top speed scooter. It has a 60 mile stated range, which is similar to the Klima as well. As far as the Klima's 42 miles per hour top speed and 60 mile stated range, and I get about 50. So I would expect something similar out of the Max 10 for me personally. It has 1500 watt dual motors. Which is once again really good for this price range. It does take about 6 hours if you buy an additional charger to charge up. Otherwise, it's between 11 and 12 hours for a charge, which is really a long time to charge. It looks like the charger's $80. So if you buy the scooter, it's probably worth $80 to get the additional. That has a maximum payload of 330 pounds, 10-inch PMT tires. Once again, the PMT tires are top of the line Italian rubber racing tires, and they really don't get much better for street tires than PMT tires. So if you're looking for a street scooter similar, like I said, to the Klima, PMTs, I may get PMTs in the future on the Klima, but this one comes with it for $16.99, which is amazing when you think about it. Also comes with dual nut hydraulic brakes. Once again, a premium hydraulic brake system. Once again, for only $16.99. This scooter was, I believe, 22 or maybe been 24 when I bought my Klima. This was out of my range. So it being $16.99 at the moment, and the Klima is out of stock completely, both versions. This is a really good deal. I'm not still really comparing it to the Klima because I already did a comparison video, but I am just talking about some of the similarities to the Klima. They're both 10-inch scooters, but this one has a higher top speed, higher voltage battery, two 1500 watt motors as opposed to two 1000 watt motors. For this price, it's just really difficult to find a scooter with this level of performance, and you get the PMT tires and you get the nut hydraulic brakes. It also has an NFC card reader, which I've talked a lot about how much I like on the Klima. So very comparable. A lot of the display looks very similar to the Klima. A lot of the stuff that it's made to compete with that level of scooter. And for $16.99, man, does it compete. I'll just be very honest. It really competes well at that price. It's got a paddle throttle, similar to that. 30 amp sine wave controller, so it's got sine wave controllers. It does have an IP54 rating, which falls a little short of what I would personally like to see in this scooter. Even one more IP55, just a little bit better would be nice. But in general, the scooter's great. Can't really say enough about it. Just give my final thoughts on it. The fact that it's a 72 volt for $1,700 is crazy. And then it comes with all these premium features and add-ons and so forth, like PMT tires, not hydraulic brakes, an LG battery. Everything is top of the line on the Maxfun 10 Pro. 45 miles an hour top speed. For a scooter like that, man, it really stands out. If I were looking for, this could be, I don't know how long it's gonna say $16.99. I don't know how long it's gonna stay $1,700. Personally, I would, if it stays this price, it definitely might make it into my considerations because of its value. I think at this price, it's an incredible value. It's a steal. And then, you've got some other scooters in the price range. Let's say the Wolf Warrior X, which I think goes like 44 miles an hour. It gets 40-ish miles of range. I believe it's around 44 and 40, something like that. And you don't have, once again, that's more of an off-road scooter. So you don't have the tires on the brakes are decent on that scooter as well. But that is a 60 volt system. So like I said, for everything that you get with this scooter, it's really hard to beat. There are some scooters out there that can compete with the Maxfun 10, but $1,700, it's really difficult with everything that you get. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and happy riding.